11.49 lakh rupees. That's the starting cost of the Tata Sierra, and the man behind it, Vivek, is with us. Welcome, Vivek, on the show.
Thank
You
you.
for doing this. Let's get straight to the chase over
Yeah.
here. Who is the Tata Sierra for? What's the customer like?
I mean, Indian consumers are evolving rapidly, and like I said in my presentation, there's a need for creating aspiration, pride of ownership right through. Sierra is for a customer who's, looking for premiumization. They want to move up in life without really moving up in size, because Indian cities are, I think, found a sweet spot in terms of the size of the vehicle. So the way we define is create a special place inside in a compact footprint. And this is a customer who doesn't equate size with premium. So that's the primary customer. If you look at the category as well, this is going to sit between the mid and high SUVs.
Correct.
Where these two categories are about 20% of the TIV. So it's a huge volume category. There have been, I think there's a little bit of sameness in the category so far, and this brings a little bit of differentiation and premiumization also, I would say. So this for a customer who's wanting to move up, but doesn't have too many choices. Yeah.
So, Vivek, you talked about like the Sierra being a premium, offering out there. What are those characteristics? And let's try to be really brief. You've loaded this car to the
Yeah.
brim.
Yeah.
What are those characteristics that make the Sierra a premium vehicle in the segment?
I'll start from the inside for a change. I think the kind of space it unleashes, the openness, airiness, the fit and finish, the premium material use, the tech inside, large screen, HUD, coming outside, of course, the design. I think design is unmistakably modern, but still has a tinge of nostalgia. A lot of tech on the outside as well. We spoke about the DRL, the headlights, of course, the L2 ADAS and all that. But I think the most important part, I mean, of course, the engines as well.
Yeah.
We've got two new powertrains. You will love driving it. I can tell you that in advance. We're very, very proud of all the three engines. One DCT and two, automatic transmissions with a new supplier. So I would say the go will more than meet the show. And overall, of course, the brand itself, I think owning a Sierra means so much in the heart for many people, thanks to the nostalgia and the brand appeal of the OG Sierra. I think when you put all this together, it does create a premium package. Yeah.
This is an excellent ending to my previous question, because my next question to you was actually this. Why in 2025? Why did Tata decide that, hey, this is the year we're going to bring back the legend?
I mean, I started off my presentation by that slide which said India is ready for Sierra. This is the whole thing, right? I mean, the Indian consumer now wants to spend. People want to kind of get more value for money. But I would say are willing to pay money for value increasingly, and you see it across sectors. You see in travel and tourism. When was the last time you got into an empty flight? All flights are full. All airports are full. Hotel and tourism doing so great. Experiential destinations doing great. Even different experiences within the city. You go to stand-up comedies, you go to gaming centers, it's all full. So I think Indian consumer is in a mindset where they want to make the most of life currently, and it applies to every single experience, every single purchase they make. More so the car being such an emotional statement for an Indian. I think getting this kind of a brand name, this kind of a, I would say, very different package in terms of design. India is now ready for Sierra is the only summation I'll have. But you might also ask me why Sierra. I think we went back. If I go back to 2018 or so, it was very obvious that SUVs were the direction to go. The worldwide SUVs are really picking up. We saw initial great response on the Nexon as well. And that's when we said that we started off as an SUV company. Our initial brands were Sierra, Safari, and we have to just get back to our lineage and roots. It was a no-brainer going back to our OG brand names. Only thing with, I think, Sierra, we've done a wholesome ground-up job. Starting from the platform, the architecture, the conceptualization of the entire product has been ground up. I think that's why you see it as a very comprehensive package for the customer. Yeah.
Vivek, Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
I have just two more questions
Yeah,
for
sure.
you. One is, I think you've started something with the Sierra.
Yeah.
A question that many consumers are going to ask is, how many screens are too many screens? What's your answer to that? How many
See,
screens are too many screens?
we have to give the consumers a choice, you know. I mean, when we launch a few products with a single screen, some people want more. You know, when we launch this, people say, why so much screen? So we'll have choices for everybody, you know. Like we have choices of engines, choices of colors. We'll have, you know, the variant choices for everybody. There are going to be versions with slightly smaller screen as well. So it's up to the customers to choose. But see, it's very critical that we wanted to get back the brand name, not just in design and product, but also make it a massive, you know, commercial success. So just like we have really given everything in terms of tech, in terms of powertrain, we go uncompromised on the screens or the technology as well. You know, so there will be a Sierra for everybody. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Final question to you.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite color?
Very difficult. Huh? I love all of them actually. You know,
But you got to pick one. One for our viewers over there. One color.
I'll go with the Munar Mist, the green. I think.
Munar
Yeah.
Mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. You look like a Munar Mist kind of a person. But personally for me, I like the red one over here.
Exactly.
Red is
one of those cars which looks good in everything. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Vivek, for doing this.
Thank
All the
you.
best for the Sierra, and we look forward to driving it. We will be getting you a full review of the all-new Tata Sierra very soon on NDTV, so watch out for that.